What's up, everybody? This is Tuffy Neck coming from the 727 Gaming Click. Gonna do a review on the Battlefield 1 open beta, and hope you guys enjoy it as much as I am. I'm not biased to it. I am a Battlefield fanboy. You won't catch me playing Call of Duty. One thing I love about the game is the graphics are phenomenal. They are equal to Star Wars and Metal Gear, The Phantom Pain. I think they look great. Look at the dust kicking up off this ground. It looks amazing. So graphically, visually, the game is stunning. And the tools obviously do the job that they give you. Except for this magazine in your line of sight is kind of a pain in the ass, so sometimes it's better to just stab them. Just stab them. I like to stab them. It's World War I, supposedly. Not a big history guy myself. I felt like Battlefield, with the technology and the graphics and the direction that the consoles are moving, would have went more modern. Why they went backwards in time, I don't know. But truthfully, I believe what you're getting in this experience is going to be a World War I simulator. You know, with some... I even think that the scopes and some of the equipment are probably a little beyond what you would have seen in World War I. I don't know how accurate everything is. I'm not a history teacher on World War, but some of it seems a little extreme. But I'm sure in those days that people made makeshift shit. And, you know, so the pros and the cons. The map is fucking huge in the beta. And I almost feel like 64 players isn't enough. I found it really hard for me to find people to kill. Like, I had to run around the map a million times. As you'll see towards the end of the video, there's like a 3-minute clip of me running around just trying to find people to kill. So 64 players may not be enough. Can Battlefield up? You know, if all the maps are gonna be this big and this diligent and beautiful, can they up the players to 100, say? You know, I think that it might do these huge maps some justice, because, like I said, I had a hard time finding people to kill, and you know everybody's trying to play this beta. The servers were down last night. Battlefield said it wasn't our fault. We know that's not true. Too many people are overloading the server trying to get into the beta. We know what happened. We know what happened, DICE. You ain't gotta lie to us. But we're glad it's up and running. I got to play it all day. I got to level 11. That's where I'm at right now. And I am enjoying it. The horses ride very accurately. The tanks are super slow. The planes, I think, fly pretty well. The guns are more accurate than what these guns probably actually were in the 1900s. So, yeah, I don't know who's trying to call me from Tampa. That's weird.
Defend the objective.
Anyways, back to the review. Sorry. I'll turn my phone down. There, my phone's turned down. And we'll get on with this review. So, I love the game. It's a little nostalgic. Like I said, I thought that with the technology and the graphics, they could have gone more modern. I didn't think that they were going to go in this direction. As my counterpart, my squad mate, Big Timmy Style, said, you know, they stepped out on the ledge here and are doing something different, and we're gonna go with that. Battlefield's doing something different, and we're we're gonna see how it turns out.
Take that first aid.
I'm paying the $80 to get it 3 days early and to get the extra stuff, and you know, and then it's going to be another $50 for premium or whatever, you know. So I hope that this game turns out to be worth it and not a flop, because I kind of feel like Star Wars was a flop. Big Timmy style, die-hard Star Wars fan, feels like Star Wars for a flop. But then on the other hand, we thought Battlefield Hardline was a flop. We thought it wasn't gonna measure up, and Hardline wasn't even really a DICE game. But with the expansion maps and the guns and the camos and the customizations and the things you could do, really made Hardline a phenomenal game. We actually got re-addicted to it, you know. So I hope that they do that with Battlefield 1 if they're going to charge us so much money for premium memberships and so on and so forth. But other than that, the shooting's incredible, the graphics are phenomenal, everything about the game is good. You know, it is what to expect out of a World War I type of game. It's like a simulator. There goes a plane cruising by and somebody's actually flying in it. You know, you drive in the tanks, you ride the horses. There's little buggies. I'd say they were like Ford Model T type buggies. Definitely not Jeep buggies. Those weren't till like the 40s. So this is set in the early 1900s. Early 1900s. You know. Like I said, I'm not a history teacher, but I believe that's a British flag on my gun. And on the other guns, I think they were Russian. So, I don't know how that correlates. Was Britain our allies at this point in time? I don't know. Or was it Russia? I have no idea. But,
we have lost objective Duff.
yeah, the game's sick. Look at those rocks, they're beautiful. It looks like I'm playing Metal Gear The Phantom Pain. The horses ride equally as good as Metal Gear. It's pretty amazing how well it came out. So, anyways, that's pretty much it for my review. It's a good game. Just know you're getting into like a World War I game. This is not modern. This is not high-tech shit. So don't expect high-tech shit. That's all I'm saying. That's my review. Battlefield, I question you. Why did you go in this direction? I want to know why you went back to the beginning, World War I. I just have to know why. Are you gonna recycle everything all over again? And then do World War II? And then Vietnam? And then the Gulf War? And then terrorism? What are you doing, Battlefield? What are you doing, DICE? We want to know. We want to know what direction from here you're gonna go. Because this is definitely going backwards in my opinion. Like I said, is with the graphics and the technology and the way everything's moving forward, figured DICE would have been moving forward. We already have soldiers in real life that are like augmented with prosthetics to walk them so they don't burn up energy. I mean, and there's a lot of other tech in our military that hasn't been in the Battlefield games. So I felt like they could have done a more modern experience with the technology that we have. And so this is interesting. But that shovel slice was badass. Gotta love that shovel slice. But yeah, it's a good game. So far I like it. I'm not gonna knock it yet. I'm gonna wait till I get the full game. And then I'm gonna do another review. But right now, so far, so good. Take take a saber, stab a guy, enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Don't forget to subscribe, like my page. I don't typically do video gaming. I normally do skateboarding, but since I tore my meniscus, we're gaming.